Imagine, for a moment, that there is a version of you living in a parallel reality. You can even picture this version observing every choice you make and each path you decide to take. What if this other version was trying to communicate with you, sending signals? The notion of parallel realities may sound like a science fiction plot, but quantum physics shows us that the reality we live in is just one among an infinite number of possibilities. Every decision you make, every thought that crosses your mind, has the power to align you with one of those countless realities. In each of them, you exist uniquely. Some versions are living extraordinary lives, while others are facing unknown challenges, but they all share something essential, a deep and invisible connection with you. Now, imagine if you could consciously tune in to these alternative versions of yourself. What do you think they would have to say to you? What wisdom could flow from this connection? Understanding the existence of these parallel realities goes beyond mere curiosity. It's a journey that can lead to profound self-awareness and significant spiritual growth. As you explore this connection, new ways of seeing your life, your choices, and your true potential begin to emerge. Connecting with parallel versions of yourself is a powerful tool for personal development. Think of it as accessing the wisdom of a version of you that has already overcome the challenges you currently face, or learning from a you that lives in complete harmony with the universe, expressing an elevated version of your potential. Each of these versions brings something valuable, a new perspective, an essential lesson, or even guidance. As you begin to energetically align with these versions, you not only transform your own reality, but also awaken to a field of infinite possibilities. In this video, you will discover the signs your parallel version may be sending and how to communicate with it. Get ready to embark on a deep and transformative journey where understanding parallel realities could be the key to unlocking a more conscious and abundant life aligned with your true purpose. Parallel realities are a fascinating concept that, from a spiritual perspective, suggests that the universe is a vast web of coexisting dimensions. Each of these dimensions houses different versions of ourselves, living lives that reflect the infinite possibilities that our choices and energies can manifest. Spiritually, it is believed that these multiple realities are created by universal consciousness. Each thought and intention generates a new branch in the universe, forming a new reality where a version of us lives a completely different story. In some of these realities, you might be living the life of your dreams, while in others, you're facing a series of different challenges, all shaped by the vibrations and choices you emit throughout your journey. Quantum physics brings a fascinating perspective on this, suggesting that the universe operates within a field of infinite possibilities. The concept of quantum superposition teaches us that subatomic particles, and by extension, reality itself, can exist in multiple states at the same time. This means that, at a fundamental level, all possible realities are already present simultaneously, waiting for you to choose which one to experience. Consciousness plays a vital role in this process. Through your decisions and energies, it collapses these countless possibilities into a single reality that you experience. Therefore, the idea that there are multiple versions of ourselves in different realities is not merely an esoteric theory. It resonates deeply in both spiritual and scientific fields. Each of these versions represents a fraction of our infinite potential, living realities that, although separated by thin barriers of frequency, are closely connected by the consciousness that generates them. These different versions of you, inhabiting distinct realities, are not disconnected. In fact, they may be constantly trying to communicate. They send signals and messages that have the power to guide your path and influence your decisions. Imagine that, in a moment of doubt, you receive an inexplicable intuition or a sudden thought that directs you to take a certain path. It could be the voice of your parallel version trying to show you the way that can lead you to a life more aligned with your true purpose. These messages, coming from different parts of yourself, are invitations to explore the possibilities that exist within you and around you, helping you navigate your own reality more consciously and intentionally. But how can you recognize these signals? How do you know if a version of yourself in another reality is trying to communicate with you? Let's explore some of the most common signs that might indicate this connection. Have you ever felt that strange sensation where, at a particular moment, everything seems oddly familiar, as if you have lived that experience before? This feeling, known as déjà vu, can be much more than just a trick of the mind. In fact, in many cases, déjà vu is a sign that you are tuned in to a parallel version of yourself. It's as if, for a brief moment, the barriers between realities dissolve, allowing you to glimpse and experience something that another version of you has already lived. Imagine yourself in the midst of a situation, perhaps in a conversation or visiting a new place. when suddenly a wave of familiarity washes over you. This could be a glimpse of what other versions of you are experiencing. Beyond this feeling of familiarity, there are synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem too aligned to be merely accidental. They can be clear signs that a parallel version is trying to communicate with you. When you start repeatedly encountering certain numbers, symbols, or events, it may indicate that something greater is at play. These synchronicities serve as reminders that parallel realities are connected in ways we often don't consciously perceive. Imagine that you are in a moment of reflection when suddenly you spot a repeated number, like the number 1, which represents new beginnings, on a clock, on a car on the street, and even in a casual conversation. This could be the version of you in another reality trying to guide you, using these coincidences as a means of communication. For instance, think about considering a career change, and then suddenly you start noticing the same symbol, perhaps a logo or a specific word, appearing everywhere, in ads, on social media, and even in casual conversations. This repetition may be a form of one of your versions, who has already made this transition in a different reality, trying to point a path for you. It's a call for you to pay attention to the signs around you and consider what they may be trying to reveal. These moments are invitations for you to reflect on your decisions, explore new possibilities, and connect with the versions of yourself that may have something valuable to share. Another powerful sign of this communication can be found in your dreams. Dreams serve as portals to our subconscious, but can also be windows into other realities. Particularly vivid dreams, those that feel so real, they leave a lasting impression, may be manifestations of experiences lived by parallel versions of you. When you dream of a life that seems different yet strangely familiar, or encounter people you don't recognize in real life, you may be accessing memories or experiences from another version of yourself. The phenomenon of lucid dreaming, where you become aware that you are dreaming and can even control what happens, is an even more powerful sign. During these lucid dreams, you have the opportunity to consciously connect with other realities and explore these alternative versions of yourself. The key to this exploration is paying attention to the details of your dreams, the places, the people, the emotions, because they may carry important messages, guiding your choices or alerting you to aspects of your life that deserve attention. Imagine that you repeatedly dream of a situation where you are living in a way that you desire but have not yet achieved. This dream may be an indication that this reality already exists in another dimension and is within your reach. To interpret these dreams, it's essential to engage in introspection and often meditate upon waking to capture the essence of what was experienced during the night. Another significant sign is when you feel out of place, as if the reality around you doesn't quite fit. This sensation, often described as being out of time or out of place, may indicate that you are, for a moment, tuned into a parallel version of yourself. This disconnection from the present can arise suddenly, as if, in an instant, you don't completely recognize the environment around you or feel that you should be somewhere else. These experiences, while they may be disconcerting, indicate that realities are overlapping and your consciousness is adjusting to these different frequencies. It's an invitation for you to pay attention to what is happening around you, as these sensations may be subtle messages about the direction you should take in your life. Imagine the following scenario. You are in a familiar place, surrounded by known faces and sounds that bring comfort, but suddenly, a wave of strangeness washes over your mind, as if you are experiencing a lapse between realities. This feeling, often unsettling, may be a subtle message from a parallel version of yourself, suggesting that you reflect on where you are and where you could be if you had taken a different path or made a different decision. Intuition stands out as another clear sign of this communication. We all have experienced those moments when we feel a strong intuition, an inner voice guiding us towards something, even without an apparent logical reason. But what if these intuitions aren't mere coincidences? What if they are, in fact, forms of communication from a parallel version of you, trying to guide you to the right path? These intuitions can arise as an irresistible feeling that something needs to be done, even if you don't fully understand why. It's as if a part of you, which has already made a decision in another reality, is sending a message for you to act in a certain way. Additionally, sudden changes in your behavior, where you start acting differently without a clear explanation, may be signs that a parallel version of you is influencing your current reality. You might begin adopting new habits, interests, or even changing your daily routine without fully grasping the origin of these transformations. This can be a reflection of a deeper connection with a version of you that has already incorporated these behaviors and is now projecting that energy into your present life. When you begin to notice these signs, the next natural step is to learn how to align your energy so that this connection becomes clearer and more powerful. Vibrational tuning is a practice that can be cultivated daily, allowing you to draw closer to these alternative versions of yourself and integrate their lessons into your current life. Remember, everything in the universe is energy, and this energy vibrates at different frequencies. Each thought, emotion, and action you take emits a specific vibration that resonates with certain realities. When we talk about parallel realities, we refer to distinct vibrational states that coexist simultaneously. The version of you living a life of abundance and inner peace, for instance, vibrates at a higher frequency that attracts those experiences. To align with that version, it's crucial to understand that vibrational frequency is not fixed. It can be raised or lowered based on the quality of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's like tuning a radio, searching for the perfect frequency that will allow you to access the best versions of yourself across different realities. By doing this, you not only transform your own reality, but also open yourself up to a world of infinite possibilities. Simple yet powerful techniques can help you raise your vibration and connect with more harmonious versions of yourself. Practices such as gratitude, forgiveness, and compassion are fundamental to this process. When you nurture these feelings, you automatically elevate your energetic frequency, bringing you closer to versions of yourself that are already living in states of greater harmony and fulfillment. Imagine that by practicing gratitude daily, you not only express appreciation for what you have, but also align yourself with a reality where abundance flows naturally into your life. This shift in perspective, as simple as it may seem, has the potential to transform your daily experience and connect you with the version of yourself that already enjoys a full and satisfying life. However, raising your vibration is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process, and consistency is essential to maintaining this tuning with your parallel versions. Incorporating daily practices that sustain a high frequency becomes vital. Think of activities such as meditation, physical exercise, mindful eating, and even the careful choice of the words and thoughts you emit throughout the day. Meditation, for instance, not only calms the mind, but also purifies negative frequencies that may be blocking your connection with these higher versions of yourself. Moreover, a diet rich in natural, nutritious foods not only improves your physical well-being, but also creates a cleaner, more receptive energetic field, allowing you to tune into higher vibrational states. But it's important to remember that the intention behind these practices is equally crucial. There's no point in following a routine mechanically without a clear purpose. You need to bring conscious intention when aligning your energy with the version of yourself that you wish to manifest. Each habit you adopt should be seen as a step toward that desired reality, like a bridge connecting your present to your maximum potential. For example, when you engage in physical exercise, do so with the intention not only to strengthen your body, but also to raise your vibration and open up space for new opportunities in your life. These practices, when performed with awareness, can create a significant impact on your life, not only expanding your self-perception, but also allowing you to experience a deeper connection with the universe and the various versions of yourself that exist in parallel realities. The journey to elevate your vibration and tune into these versions is a path of self-discovery and personal growth, where every choice counts. So, start cultivating these practices now and see how your life can transform, opening doors to a future full of possibilities and achievements. In this process, meditation emerges as an extremely powerful tool, as it allows you to access altered states of consciousness, where the barriers between different realities become thinner and more permeable. If your goal is to manifest more peace and harmony in your life, dedicate some time during meditation to visualize yourself in a serene environment, absorbing every detail and feeling calm and balanced. Imagine the scent of fresh air, the gentle sound of a breeze, or even the sunlight warming your skin. Allow that feeling of tranquility and fullness to invade every cell of your body, as if you were already living that reality. With consistent practice, this visualization will not only strengthen your connection with that version of yourself, but also align your vibration, making that experience more present in your daily life. However, it's crucial to remember that none of these practices will have the desired effect without a deep level of awareness and consciousness. You need to be attentive to your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, ensuring that they are in harmony with the frequency you wish to emit. Self-awareness is a vital tool for identifying negative patterns that may be keeping you trapped in unwanted realities. Therefore, the practice of self-observation becomes essential. Take a few minutes every day to reflect on your emotional and mental state. Ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? What thoughts are dominating my mind? Are these thoughts aligned with the version of myself that I want to manifest? If you realize that they are not, make conscious adjustments. Replace negative patterns with positive ones, such as changing the narrative you tell yourself. As you begin to tune into your energy and vibration, the messages and signs from your parallel versions start becoming clearer. These signs can manifest in fascinating ways, such as a recurring dream that seems to carry a special message, a persistent feeling of déjà vu that defies logic, or synchronicities so perfectly aligned that they're hard to ignore. Sometimes, sudden intuitions may even arise, guiding you in unexpected directions. However, interpreting these messages requires a blend of self-awareness, intuition, and practice. When you encounter these signs, your first reaction might be doubt or confusion. The key is to welcome these moments and remain open to understanding what they may mean for you. Be willing to explore, to follow the trail of these clues, and to let your intuition guide you. Often, the answer lies in the silence that follows your reflection. By practicing this attentiveness and connection, you'll find yourself aligning with a deeper, more vibrant aspect of yourself, becoming increasingly aware of the vast possibilities life has to offer. So, open yourself up to these experiences and seek to understand how these messages relate to your journey of self-discovery. Every sign, every synchronicity is a piece of your life's puzzle, leading you to a deeper understanding of who you are and what you truly wish to manifest. As you navigate this journey of connection with your parallel versions, begin acting with the certainty that each step you take is an opportunity to align more fully with your true self and the universe around you. The key to interpreting these signs lies in the practice of mindful observation and trusting your intuition. This process of decoding perceived messages starts with acknowledging and validating these experiences. Don't ignore or quickly dismiss what may seem like a mere coincidence or an unusual dream. Instead, document these experiences. Write in a journal or create a space where you can reflect on what you felt and saw. By doing this, you allow patterns to emerge over time, and the deeper meaning behind these messages may become clearer. For example, if you find yourself repeatedly dreaming about a particular place or person, this might indicate that a version of you in another reality is trying to guide you toward a similar experience in your current life. This isn't just a daydream. It could be a real connection that's asking to be explored. You can also use meditation as a powerful tool to deepen your understanding of these signs. During meditation, focus on the signal or message you received. Allow your intuition to guide you and lead you to a deeper understanding of what these signs truly mean. Often, the message may not make immediate sense, but by giving space for your intuition to unfold, you may discover valuable insights. Integrating these lessons into your daily life doesn't have to be a rushed process. Rather, it's a gradual journey as you become more aware of the necessary changes. Applying the messages received from your parallel self involves being open to new ways of acting, thinking, and feeling. If a version of you is guiding you toward a specific path, consider how to adapt this advice to your current reality. This openness is crucial for your evolution. For instance, imagine you feel a strong intuition to change careers. It might seem daunting, but this could be the nudge you need to align your life with a higher purpose. What you need to do is reflect on what this change would mean for you and what practical steps you can take. It's not about abandoning everything. It may be a matter of exploring new opportunities while still sustaining your current situation. Another practical example is that persistent feeling that you should explore a new hobby or skill. This sensation could be a message from a version of you that already excels in this skill and experiences great joy and fulfillment with it. By following this guidance, you not only expand your capabilities, but also connect more deeply with that parallel version of yourself. This process of connection and interpretation is an invitation to adventure. Each sign is like a guide that helps you discover more about who you are and who you can become. Be prepared to follow these directions, even if it means stepping out of your comfort zone. With each step you take toward this connection, your journey of self-discovery becomes richer and more meaningful. As you allow yourself to explore, doors to new realities open, and you may uncover a world of possibilities that once seemed out of reach. So, keep your mind and heart open, as messages from your parallel versions are always present, waiting to be heard and integrated into your current reality. The importance of integrating these messages becomes evident in the way they shape a life that's more authentic and aligned with your true essence. Each small adjustment you make, each decision based on these insights, is not just a step toward a better life, but a significant move closer to the ideal version of yourself that already exists in another reality. The process of aligning with your parallel versions and applying their messages to your daily life can be seen as a journey of personal and spiritual growth. With each new insight that arises, every behavioral change you decide to implement, and each choice you make from these messages, you propel yourself toward a higher version of yourself. This alignment not only accelerates your growth, but also expands your awareness beyond what you previously thought possible. You start to realize that your current reality is just one of many. More importantly, you discover that you have the power to choose which one you want to experience, shaping your life based on the frequencies you emit and the choices you make. Each step in this journey of self-knowledge opens new doors, revealing deeper layers of your true essence that were once hidden below the surface. Aligning with your parallel versions not only guides you to a fuller and more fulfilling life, but also connects you more deeply to the unity of the universe. In this perspective, all versions of you coexist in harmony, creating a rich, interwoven tapestry of experiences. Through this integration, you're not only shaping your reality, you're evolving as a human being, opening yourself up to limitless possibilities for growth and fulfillment that once seemed unattainable. Each message received, every sign you learn to interpret, and each decision you make transforms into a catalyst for a life that truly reflects who you are in all your dimensions. If this journey resonated with you, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they too can benefit from this message. Leave a comment below, sharing your thoughts and experiences. Your voice is important and can inspire others on their own journeys. Thank you for being here and for joining me on this path. See you soon.